Lads, in the words of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, oh what a night. UFC 278 was last night. And lads, we have our second ever English champion, Bisping Leon Edwards. Who's next? Tom Aspinall. He's next, lads, he's next. But lads, I just have to say, thank God I stayed up for that one. Leon Edwards with the head kick. Kamaru Usman out stiff for the first time ever. He got taken down for the first time ever in the UFC. He got knocked down, knocked out for the first time ever in the UFC. It's mental. And now, lads, Colby Covington might actually have a chance of becoming UFC champion. But enough about that, lads. Just let's have a look over the whole card. I didn't watch these two fights here because I was watching AJ Usyk. Well, I caught the end of this fight. Jay Perrin had. I don't want to try and pronounce that name, lads. I have to be honest. He had him on the ropes. Just about survived. Amir Albazi looks really good. Did a little prank on Joe Rogan at the end. Don't know if anyone saw that. And he pretended he had a translator and couldn't speak English, but he can speak great English. Very funny, Amir. Very funny. AJ Fletcher, very close to losing the fight. Angelosa used his reach very well in the fight. They were both knackered by the end of the fight, but it was a good scrap. AJ Fletcher started well, then Angelusa started reading him, using his range, landing some nice right hands. Then AJ Fletcher, I can't remember what happened, but he was very close to finishing the fight, and then he just was so tired, and then Angelosa just controlled him for the third round and won. So he will be taking that. Sean Wood, this was a strange. Luis Aldana because it easily won because of a stupid mistake he made. It was a draw because he need Sean Woodson in the head once he knocked him down for the second time. And the first time he knocked him down, it was like taunting him. But he didn't even get the win in the end. So his loss, that is a massive L. Why is there a draw there? It should be a loss. It's a loss that he didn't win the fight after all that he did. We got Leonardo Santos versus Jared Gordon. Yeah, that was pretty much one-way traffic. This fight should have been a draw. All right, this fight should have been a draw because the first round was definitely a 10-8. I think it's undisputed that it should be a 10-8 first round because he controlled him and did damage. Like normally you see 10-9 rounds if they're controlled the whole round but they don't do damage. But Alexander Romanov was close to finishing the fight on the ground, but Marcin Tybura did win the next two rounds. I think, yeah, that's kind of ruled him out as a title contender now, Romanov. But he's 31. Heavyweights can go a lot longer, so who knows? We got Tyson Pedro beating the GOAT Harry Hunsucker. I mean, lads, why was he allowed to do this fight? I know it was down at light heavyweight, but why was he allowed to? Look at this. On the Contender Series, round 1 KO lost to Jared Vanderaa. Then, in the UFC, round 1 lost to Tuivasa, round 1 lost to Justin Tafa, round 1 lost to Tyson Pedro. He's 0-4, including the Contender Series. Why was he allowed all of the fights ending in the first round by knockout? I have no clue why he was allowed to do this fight. Fair enough, Tyson Pedro looked really good. I didn't watch this fight, lads. I can't lie. I skipped this one. We don't talk about this fight. We don't talk about this one. No, this one didn't happen either. It was all a dream. Paolo. Oh, lads, I want to talk about this fight. This was a fight and a half. We had Paolo just stalking Rockhold down. He was knackered. Rockhold was knackered after a round. Paolo decided to wrestle in the first round. He grabbed a single leg and took him down, which really surprised me. Because Luke was like, all fight week, you can't wrestle with me. Your jiu-jitsu's not on my level. But if we see here, Paolo had a lot more control time than he did. But it was funny at the end of the fight when Luke got on top and he was smothering his blood all over Costa's face. Yeah. Luke Rockhold gained a lot more respect from this fight, and I think that was his last fight, so fair play to him. And he didn't get knocked out by Paulo Costa, which is a big achievement for him. But Paulo Costa was doing. He didn't really have the opportunities to knock him out. He couldn't really land clean on his head. He landed a few times clean. But yeah, apart from that, He works the body really well. So did Luke Rockhold. He landed some beautiful kicks. And when he landed that left hand in the third round, just showing FU, bang, left hand. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Now the main event, the second English champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. I don't know why I've turned Irish there, but have that, Kamaru. I mean, lads, I'm going to be honest. There was a comment on my TikTok. Alright, yeah, here it is from Max Dunwell. Am I the only Brit that wants Edwards to win? I just haven't connected with him. Yeah, like, I get what he means. Like, we fully, like, really cheer for Tom Aspinall when he fights, Paddy when he fights, Darren when he fights, but we haven't really had, like, the chance to connect with Edwards because he's been really inactive. Yeah, but now I feel like he's connected with the fans and he's a fan favourite now in the UK. He was a bit of one anyway, but he wasn't like a massive star. Now he is. Now he is. But lads, I've got to be honest, right? I asked you yesterday for predictions on TikTok, and I only got 4 comments. Last time when I asked for them for 275, UFC 275, I got like 30. So we have well and truly fallen off here on the full-time show. We got, oh, here we go. We got Casper. Fans acting like Usman will destroy Edwards is pure delusion. We got Edwards' decision. To be fair, Edwards won. Costa round 2 TKO. Costa did win, but was by decision. And we don't talk about that fight. Aldo, Costa, and Edwards won away. Usman got knocked. Who's at the door? It's Kamaru Usman. And then we got Aldo decision, Costa second, and Usman decision. Okay, so everyone's pretty much gone with Aldo and Paulo, the Brazilians, and it was a bit disputed on the main event. But lads, we've fallen off. Come on, we need to get some more followers on the TikTok, even though I think the TikTok's got more followers than the YouTube. Anyway, lads, thank you for watching. Have a good one, boys.